I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com here in Iowa with Greg Hughes. He's an independent running for Congress in District 1. How you doing today, Greg?
I'm doing great, Josh.
So, Greg, tell me big differences between you and your competitors in this race.
I'm a non-attorney. I'm not a lawyer. And that's the biggest difference. I mean, I come in with a common sense approach, you know, and we're talking about a real grassroots effort to try to get me elected. Both of those guys have $1 million to spend. I have only $5,000 that I budgeted for this. First off, if you give me $1 million, I'd be living in Costa Rica tomorrow. I wouldn't be spending it for a job. So it's kind of crazy that people are willing to spend that kind of money.
Greg, how's your experience prepared you for Congress?
Well, actually, 2 years ago, I ran for governor, and I was the independent that ran for governor. And you know, again, I didn't have $13 million to run, and it made a big impact, and it gave me a larger voice out there.
Greg, one of the big things that you've been campaigning on is getting the waste out of government. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I chair the Iowa Child Support Advisory Committee. We spend $54 million a year collecting child support, and it's crazy. You know, we have people right now that are going to jail. I have an Iraq veteran that I'm trying to help that was incarcerated for 60 days by a judge, and he was $600 behind on child support, but he got caught up, and the judge still put him in jail for 60 days. And my question to everybody is, how does that serve anyone?
Greg, you're doing a grassroots campaign. You're out on the streets. You're talking to a lot of people in District 1. What fiscal issues are they concerned about? You
know, they're concerned about the cost. I mean, what government's waste and things like that. It's just the question is getting them to stand up. You know, 66% of the people won't vote. And that's just, it blows my mind that people are so complacent with what's going on.
Are there any social issues people are concerned about here in Iowa?
Oh, there are, but I really try to stay out of a lot of those. I mean, I think a lot of those are engineered just to get everybody divided and fighting amongst each other. So we certainly have a lot of social issues. But, you know, my big thing running for any kind of public office is jobs, 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 and cut cost. I mean, we've got $1 billion a year going to our judicial system. That's nuts. And that could be cut greatly.
So, Greg, we looked at your IT score. What are you doing to improve that before November?
Oh, you know what? Things are picking up that we're going to be starting putting some ads on the TV and radio and picking those things up. We have a lot of people working in different areas for us and just trying to get some yard signs and stuff out. I know that we've kind of run out of those, and people are starting to put, you know, red clothing around trees and letting them know that, you know, they're voting for us.
How's your campaign going?
I think it's going great. You know, it's a lot of fun, and you know, I just admire everybody that is helping me.
Greg, where can people go to learn more about you?
Well, they can go to Facebook, Greg Hughes for Congress, and we have some stuff on YouTube. But I have a website, greghughesforcongress.us.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate your time.